What up, everybody? Today I thought maybe I just give up maybe a little update on the EG hatch. There has been a lot of things done to the hatch, and there's a lot of things that need to be done to the hatch. But as right now, I'm gonna start with the rear. So for the exhaust in the rear, I went with a epoxy World Sport 2. So it's a 2.5 all the way to the header, and I have a resonator. I just forgot what's the resonator is called, but it's pretty quiet. I'll give you guys like a little sound clip. And then that tow hook is just a 1320 tow hook. I like it. Maybe I think I prefer it black. I'm gonna paint it black maybe later. Don't have time right now. I mean, I do have the time, but it's not important. Other than the duckbill, everything is pretty much the same thing. I finally got a cargo cover. I think I already had a cargo cover last time, but the first one that I bought, I left it on top of my hood, my roof, and I drove off. I totally forgot about it, and my dumb mistake. So I went to go buy another one, which was like $300, and it was already hard to find. So yeah, that killed my pocket. And then for the fire lug, it is a conversion. I am using a Integra trolling arm, Integra Type R hub, and RSX calipers, and RSX rotors, and that's pretty much it. I mean, I made a bunch of videos on how to do it. If you haven't checked it out, go ahead and check it out. It's on my page. It's been, I think it's like 7 months ago, or even the recent video below this one. And then as you come around this way, I finally acquired some OEM window visors. They're not in the best condition, but I got some. Let's see what else. So for the front, I am running the CRV knuckle. This is the Type S hub and TO rotors and TO calipers. The specs on these wheels are 16x8 plus 38, I believe, and they fit perfectly. I don't have to no spacers needed. Perfectly. I still have a bunch of room. You know, it feels really good. I do still have the OEM front lip. I do plan on getting like a spoon. I just don't know when. It's pretty expensive for a carbon fiber, so like if I'm gonna buy it, then I'm gonna have to save up. Or I kind of want a Chase Racing front lip, but we'll see where it goes. I do want a Sturgeon front bumper too, so I mean, that's why I'm kind of like, I don't know where I'm at right now, so this is fine for now. I'm not too bothered about it. So the corner lights are the OEM clear corner lights, and the headlights are EDM headlights. So that's why they're glass, and you don't see the nipples on them like how you'll see on a USDM. So that's one of the main things that I love about this car, because of the headlights. They're glass, they don't fade. They are power adjustable. I can move up and down, but I haven't wired that in. It's been a long time and I still haven't wired it in. So I finally put a tow hook on it too. This is a 1320 tow hook. You could get from ASR. They make their own brand, and then 1320 got it. So I mean, the price isn't bad, and they're not too far from me, so that's why I went with that route. And then let's move along. I'm gonna bring you to my interior. I'm gonna start off with the pedals. I do have the other side. It's just a Rep Mugen. It feels really good, honestly. I can't afford the real one, plus I got these for free from my buddy Ken. They feel really good. And then I have an OEM ITR steering wheel, Hornworks, SIR cluster. And then I finally add a clock. It didn't come with a clock. I am missing this thing. Well, I'm not really missing it. I gave it to somebody to 3D print me a customized what is that called, gauge pods. So I want to have 2 gauge pod on here and still have a defroster going to the window or in front. So that's the plan for that. But overall, my interior is pretty mint. The Recaros are sold pretty much. I love them, but I think it's time for a change. Been having these since 2010. Well, maybe like 11. I didn't know how rare these speakers were. When some people saw that I have some speakers, I was like, dude, they were like, dude, that's hella rare. I'm like, honestly, I didn't know. Start learning as you go, you know what I'm saying? Finally got a shift boot, OEM shifter, GSR shifter. So let's go ahead and pop up the hood. All right, guys, so this is a JDM B16A with a GSR trans. The GSR trans making bearing noise right now. I recently just put it in. I didn't know with the condition. Me and the seller didn't know, but the bearing of the transmission, like the input shaft bearing, is going out. So yeah, I'm about to take it off again and put a new bearing in and call it a day. It's not a throwout bearing, it's the input shaft bearing, so I had to take apart the transmission. PLM 401 headers, 4-inch to 3-inch intake. Came off of my K-Swap EK hatch. Skunk 2 manifold with Skunk 2 throttle body. Power steering, electric power steering. I still gotta make a video on that. It's not done. I'm still waiting for a couple more things. I gotta make sure everything is good before I share it to you guys, and that's why I have not posted that. Just our brake booster, EK proportioning valve, coils unplugged. The brand that I went with was Hondata, since so my measurement is Hondata S300, so that's why I went with Hondata. This car used to be automatic, so it has the automatic mounts and coil rad, and I think that's about it for the car. All right, so let's talk about future plans. Future plans, I do plan on taking out the B16 and going with a K24, K20 head with ITR, well, with some Dracotel 2.2 cams. I want this to be an all-motor K-Series car, and my EK will be my EK will be a K-Series turbo all-wheel drive. So I want to have both worlds. This B-Series cool and all, but honestly, like, I'm scared to blow up this motor, and the replacement on these motors are really hard to find nowadays, and if you do find them, they are really expensive. I don't blame anybody for selling their B16 GSR ITR for what they are, because they're just going up on price. Not like they make any more, so people's gonna hate on the price, but that's on them. If you really want something, you really want something. But I do plan on selling the whole swap with the ECU, the harness, complete plug and play for the next person. They could drive it, but I don't know when I'm gonna take it off. It does have ITR cams, if I didn't mention it, and it does have dual valve springs, and it does have brand new the new gen LMAs, because the old one I already swapped it out, so the car runs really nice. It is having overheating issue right now, but of course I'm never gonna sell something trash to somebody. The motor will be fixed before it's sold to anybody, but that's only if I want to sell it. I do plan on just keeping it and maybe throw it onto my next build. If anybody asks, I don't know how much it makes power wise, because I got a street tune from my boy Giovanni, so we don't know exactly how much it made, but if I was to guess, with the ITR cams and how it feels, I say about 170 to the wheels, 160, around the 160, 170. It's still a B16, so it's nothing crazy. Oh yeah, so the tire size is going to be 215 45 16s. Falken, the 660s RTs. I love these tires. It feels really good. I don't plan on getting any other tires. I love the setup, to be honest. I love my ride height. You know, I don't have to be scraping anywhere. I don't have to worry about, you know, lowering the car or anything. Like, bro, I take this anywhere without a problem. Saves me gas, you know. But yeah, this is gonna be the end of this video. I just want to give you guys a little update, and hopefully you guys like it.